Grab a chat, grab a chat, grab a chat. Say something, guys. Say something. Laughing face from Carlos Robledo.
Carlos. All right, let's
go. Okay. Bad meets evil. Welcome to hell.
Told you we'd be back. Welcome to hell. There's a switch, I flip, emotions cut off. So cold that I froze my butt off. And isn't even the tip of the iceberg yet. It's like squirting a squirt gun in the ocean, fuck off. Other words, I ain't put a dent in the game compared to the damage I've yet to do. As long as you still have feelings to hurt, I'll be around as long as you let me get to you. As long as I got 2 balls to palm, I'll be the palm, you just a false alarm. Get scared, little piss ants, and see if I don't come along and stop your farm. Thunder and lightning, rain, hail, sleet with a tornado's the kind of brainstorm I get. So when wind starts blowing shit, talk about going insane's more like it. Listen to words when he spits hazardous with it like a disastrous blizzard. So you better listen quick, fast, I'm missing. Yeah, go ahead, little prick bastard, diss it. But when you get hit with a sick ass explicit flow, don't ask how much of his passion is it that goes in it. Just know that all he knows is that it's better to kick ass than kiss it. Dick dastardly of audacity, mental capacity unmasked, it has to be stopped. But I can't, people, man, I can't just keep doing them like that. Oh, no one to rap with me, except one. You ask who is it? Guess who just came through the blast, you bitches, with the rap.
Hold up, nigga. That was one of the craziest lines. That's one of my favorite lines he's ever said.
What, no one will rap with me?
I can't keep, bro. He said, Dick dastardly of the audacity, mental capacity, unmatched, it has to be stopped. But it can't be. But man, I can't just keep doing them like that or no one will want to rap with me.
Bro.
Oh my goodness. That was disgusting, bro. That was one of the craziest things I ever heard.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
And he said, except one, Royce. Royce ain't afraid to get on the track with him.
Yeah. He had a crazy flow in that.
Yeah, his flow was the craziest thing about that. That was like his flow in the rhymes, piecing that shit together. That felt like
punches.
Midget punches. Because that's what it looked like, right? I can't extend my hands, so, you know.
Stupid.
Oh, my goodness, that was crazy. He said, and this ain't even the tip of the iceberg yet. He said, there's a switch I flip, emotions cut off, so cold that I froze my butt off. And this ain't even the tip of the iceberg yet. It's like squirting a squirt gun into the ocean. Fuck all. Like,
bro,
I've done so little so far.
Even
though he's done so much.
There's so much ocean.
Even anything. It's the tip of the iceberg, but it's like shooting. Like, come on.
Come
Unnecessary. Damn, bro. Other words, I ain't put a dent in the game compared to the damage I've yet to do. As long as you have feelings to hurt, I'll be around as long as you let me get to you. Long as I got 2 balls to palm, I'll be the bomb. You just a false alarm, bro.
All that Bomb
and false alarm is such a dope thing to say.
Whoops.
He said, get scant.
What's that mean? Like scat?
I don't know.
Like skedaddle?
You have a computer in front of you.
Gator.
Get scant. What does scant mean?
Get scant.
Scant. Barely sufficient or adequate. Get scant, you little piss ants.
Okay.
And if I see and see if I don't come along with and stomp your farm, your ant farm. Okay.
Yeah, piss ants. Yeah. Dope.
Your piss ant farm. Thunder and lightning, rain, hail, sleet with a tornado, the kind of brainstorm I get. So when wind starts blowing, talk about going insane's more like
crazy.
It. Like going inside your house when the wind starts blowing.
Going insane. And like going in, just
yeah,
like
but
going
in
in.
Rap. Yeah, like going like,
insane.
Yeah. Going insane's more like it.
And brainstorm.
And he said brainstorm
insane.
might get. Tornado, thunder, and yo, get out of it. Yo, now hold on, because we gotta acknowledge that was all weather.
Yeah, but it was in his brain where he goes insane.
Yes, brainstorm. I get.
Yep.
But storm.
The storm in his brain. That's
He's
crazy.
Too clever.
Yeah, he really is.
That's so clever. Like the perfect thing you could say with that. Brainstorm, talk about going in. Like, going in is just the visual of people going in when inside is... That's crazy, bro. That's the type of shit that makes me want to rap.
Yeah,
but
that's
it feels
dope.
demoralizing. But I feel like it's very clever. It inspires me to be clever. Hold on, D. What else do you say here? Wizard of Words, like Wizard of Oz. And then says he spits hazardous with it like a disastrous blizzard, which is still weather.
Yep.
But like the tornado, Wizard of Oz.
Yep. I didn't get that.
I didn't.
Wizard of
I didn't get
Words.
it
I didn't
either.
even get that.
I didn't get it either. And then rhyme blizzard, hazardous.
Hazardous.
Oh my
Disastrous.
goodness. So you better listen quick, fast, don't miss it. Yeah, go ahead, little prick bastard, diss it. And when you get hit with a sick-ass explicit flow, don't ask how much of his passion is it that goes in it. Just know that all he knows is that it's better to kick ass than kick ass than kiss it. Too many S's, bro.
For real.
There's too many S's, bro. There's too many S's. He just bodied that, bro. That was disgusting. That was disgusting.
Okay, I didn't know who Dick Dastardly was.
Who
I
is
had to
it?
look it up.
Is it somebody?
This guy. Flying Machine.
He's a villain? Wait, Flying Machine.
Oh, no, I was reading that. Hold on.
So,
Wacky Races is the series, and it's spin-off Dastardly and Muttley.
and he
their
said,
flying
of
machines.
audacity. I'm the Dick Dastardly of audacity. Mental capacity unmatched. It has to be. Oh, my goodness. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let's go.
Dang.
Let's go. Let's go. Disgusting. Let's continue.
Word.
Like that, oh, no one to rap with me. Step one, you ask who is it? Guess who just came through the blast, you bitches. With the ratchet, the book of Matthew, a book of matches, like in them under white linen. You about to have to admit it. They pass you the mic, ask you spit it, and you got handed your own ass in your own hands. I'm sure they gon' laugh when you go into the bathroom with it. What would you come against us? Better be something with a big foot pedigree. Easily, these are the reasons that we need to be in y'all prayers. Each region breeds them MCs that wanna be them, what means that they wanna breathe our air. With these ideas, anybody thinking the game don't need the bad and the evil regime. That's like saying that the bad boy Piston team didn't need Isaiah. Sit piss.
Bro.
Bro, that's one of my favorite Royce verses I've ever
Dang.
heard. That was, he did not come to play. He was like, not today. Not today, bro.
Yeah. Crazy.
Bro, that was disgusting too. He was playing with those words.
Yeah.
Bro.
Book of Matthew, Book of
That flow.
Matches. That was dope.
Bro, he said, they passed you the mic, asked you spit it, and you got handed your own ass in your own hands. I'm sure they gonna laugh when you go into the bathroom with it.
Like, that is
Bro.
crazy.
That is crazy.
For sure.
Oh my goodness.
That shit's hilarious. That
Oh
shit was
my
dope.
goodness. Oh man. Oh man, that was crazy. He said, better be something with a Bigfoot pedigree. Easily, these are the reasons we need to be in y'all prayer. Each region breeds them. MCs that want to be, what's remise, bro?
Remise.
What, he said remise.
Did he?
Yeah.
Is that how you say that? I don't know.
I don't know. He said remise. They want to breathe our air. With the ideas, anybody thinking the game don't need the bad and evil regime, that's like saying bad boy Piston team didn't need Isaiah. I don't know basketball like that.
Me either.
That would probably hit more if I was a sports guy.
It says to give, grant, or release a claim to, deed,
So
or a strong
they-
blow with a knife or other sharp-pointed instrument. What?
So they want them to give them claim to the game.
Okay. Where is it? Yeah.
Rappers want claim to the game. Okay.
Yep.
Fire. Isaiah Thomas? Yeah, see, I don't know about that.
Me either.
That was disgusting.
That was dope.
That's probably my favorite of them together.
Yeah,
like-
they sound good. They do good together.
Yeah, that was like that was like a masterclass. Royce came to play today. That's wild. Let's go. You ready?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
and bleed, this is
Evil regime, that's like saying that the bad boy Piston team didn't need Isaiah.
shit, piss and bleed. This is a different breed of MCs. I swear, better beware. There's too much at stake, and to find someone that's raw on a beat is rare. You can kiss my ass, any shit stains. I'm underwear that I don't even wear.
This gotta be no fair, this like hitting the lottery, oh yeah. Who you know how that it gotta be no pair. Shotty that I got a lobotomy your hair. Classic smack, you smother it, read and read, but perhaps you will have no rebuttaling. Fact, you seeing me in this rapping, it's like Santilla Tequila can sing like Jasmine Sullivan.
Dang.
Okay. So, at the end, we're gonna see which one we like better of each one,
Yeah.
like the back and forth.
Yep.
Because I could say it now, but I don't think it's finished, so I'm not gonna say.
Yep.
But I think I know for the last two. Oh my goodness! But he continued Royce's rhyme. Shit, piss, and bleed. This is a different breed of MCs. I swear. Better beware. There's too much at stake, and to find someone more raw on this beat is rare.
Crazy.
Clever.
Very.
You can kiss my ass and eat shit stains out my underwear that I don't even wear. I don't know what that means.
So who put the shit there if you don't wear them?
Is that what he's saying? I don't know. It wasn't me, I swear. That's how he should have started it. He should have came back and said that. It wasn't me, I swear. You're a little rapper, huh? You're a little rapper over there. And then Royce said, Royce's flow was disgusting. This gotta be no fair. This like hitting the lottery. Oh yeah, who you know hotter? There gotta be no pair. Shoddy that'll lobotomy your hair. That was my favorite part right
Wait,
there.
what?
A shoddy that will lobotomy your hair.
Okay.
Like in lobotomy, taking out a piece of your brain. It'll take your fucking cap off.
Okay.
It's a dope way to say that. Like, people rhyme shoddy all the time, and it's never lobotomy. It's never lobotomy that they rhyme with. That's crazy. Classic, smash it, smother it, read it, and weep it. Perhaps you will have no rebuttal in fact, you seeing me in this rapping is like saying Tila Tequila can sing like Jasmine Sullivan. Rhyming crazy things.
Yeah, random, but it makes sense.
Yes. He's rhyming so well. He's rhyming so well. All right.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
Buttling. Fact, you seeing me in this rapping, it's like Santilla Tequila can sing like Jasmine Sullivan.
back to bash your skull again. Push a bitch out the ass until I get the fuck out of Dodge. Shouldn't have to explain my metaphors. You has been the duller than color books that ain't colored in. Second and third, fourth win, got another win. Here they come again, none other than bad and evil. Also known as Saddam and Osama bin. It's been a long time, but I bet that neither one of us have felt sicker than we do right now. When we only get iller with time, me and they go fucking shit up on the dime. So telling us to pipe down like talking to a meth head. Bruce Willis on his deathbed, last breath with an infection. Fighting it while he's watching internet porn, about to meet his death with an erection. My God, what I mean is David Carradine jacking his penis in front of his tripod, choking his own neck. What part you don't get? I'm saying I die hard.
When you listen,
Get the fuck out
Okay,
of here,
I've
bro.
never
He's
seen Die Hard, but I know that's what that's about, right?
Well, no, he's saying he died hard. He was listen to what he just said.
Oh my
Listen.
God, Die with a Hard Dick.
Yes.
Was
But he
Bruce
said
Willis in Die Hard?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
But he said Bruce Willis on his deathbed, so that's Die Hard. Bruce Willis,
Okay.
right? But then he said Bruce Willis on his deathbed, last breath with an infection, fighting it while he's watching internet porn, about to meet his death with an erection. What I mean is David Carradine jacking his penis in front of a tripod, choking his own neck. What part don't you get? What part you don't get? I'm saying I die hard because David Carradine died of sexual asphyxiation.
Is he an actor or
yes,
something?
he's from Kill Bill. He's Bill in Kill Bill. And they
Damn.
found him in a closet with his fucking belt around his neck jerking off.
Damn.
Literally what Eminem just said. Bruce Willis and bro, get the fuck out of here,
And
bro.
he said I shouldn't have to explain it, and then he explained it again. Like he said he shouldn't have to explain his metaphors, and at the end
because
he
he said
still
Dawn
explained
Jasmine.
it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
True. You're catching things, huh? That's a wild catch.
Thanks.
That's a wild catch. Damn. I'm mad. You're Jack Reacher is what you are. Because you reach and then it's like, that makes sense. That makes so much sense. Damn, bro. That was good. I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks.
How did you remember that? Women remember everything, bro. Women remember everything a man
The
says.
important stuff.
You remember everything a man says. Didn't he? Didn't you say this 7 years ago? 342 days
So
ago at 11 o'clock.
stupid.
Damn, bro, that was so fire. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, the Aspen. Get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yep.
Crazy. And he's rhyming. The flows are like the craziest part. Like he's saying craziness, but those flows are just, well, actually, they're not the craziest part. Because flows are crazy all the time. What he's saying is actually ridiculous. It makes the flow even crazier.
Yeah. That shit was like that shit was like the best in the whole song so far to me. I know I wasn't supposed to say it yet, but
Yeah, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. He said, shouldn't have to explain my metaphors. You has-beens duller than a color in books that ain't colored in. Because there's no color, so it's dull.
did he say has beens?
Yeah, you has-beens are duller
Okay.
than color books that ain't colored in. Second and third, fourth wind, got another wind. Here they come again. None other than bad and evil. Also known as Saddam and Osama bin. This dude's wildin'. So he was still rhyming the Sullivan that Royce the 5'9" said before that. Jasmine Sullivan.
Okay. Yep.
He's bugging, bro. He's bugging. It's been a long, what do you say? It's been a long time, but I bet that neither of us have felt sicker than we do right now. And we only get iller with time. Me and Nickel fucking shit up on a dime. Because Nickel 9, Royce
Yep.
5'9", 5'9", Nickel. That's a good nickname. So telling us to pipe down is like talking to a meth head.
Meth pipe.
Yeah. Like, but be quiet.
Yeah. And put the pipe down.
Yeah. He's bugging.
And meth head's like, yeah, right.
He's bugging.
We're not putting our pipes down.
I would never. Damn.
For real.
Nickel and dime. That's so dope. He killed this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. Like, they bring the best out of each other, clearly.
Listening to my bars, nothing but
Pot choking his own neck, what parts you don't get? I'm saying I die hard.
when you listening to my bars, nothing but the F-I-R-E coming out your iPod. We come up in a place, chicks' heads start spinning like motherfucking white walls.
Got your mother sucking my balls while we fuck each other, we punch each other in the eyeballs. And I never say I'm sorry.
Read the 5'9" and a
I'm Marshall. We spit with an intensity to shut shit
down
down.
in the industry. Two different entities with a propensity
To put these NUTs up inside of your fucking mouth.
They like were in,
so
yeah, like finishing words.
Welcome to the CD. Welcome to the CD.
That
you know
was
what's crazy?
fire.
You know what's crazy? Is that they sat there and wrote that. These niggas is wordsmiths.
Yes.
Literally, it's different than like, I'll come up with your bars. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
these niggas, you know, they put their heads together
Yes.
because they're purists.
Yep.
You know, they really wrote that, like,
Holy shit.
in unison, rather than being like, they didn't write each other's bars, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
he
no,
wasn't
there.
like,
it's a actual.
should say
That's
this.
a collaborative.
Yes.
That was a real collab.
You know, they weren't like, yeah, you should rhyme that, because these niggas wouldn't take, like, they're real rappers.
That was the
They're not
intro
gonna
to
have
their
someone
CD.
else do that.
They had a CD.
That was the first track. What the
Welcome
hell,
to the
bro?
CD. That's crazy.
What the hell?
What does white walls mean? Chicks'
like
heads
rims.
start spinning.
It's like white wall rims. They have white around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some hood shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was cool, right? That was cool. Versus, I thought that last verse was cool.
Yeah.
And I thought it was gonna be Royce. So now we have an off number, I think, right? Right?
Well, it says Eminem Royce, but it's just like words. Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Hold on. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, see, 1. Oh, no, so that's a verse. Okay, and then verse, and then the fifth verse. No, yeah, the fifth verse is Eminem again.
So,
And then they both come in. Yeah, so obviously, the only part that I would say that I compared to each other was the two short parts. The shit, piss, and bleed.
and there's gotta be no fair.
Yes.
So
I
yeah,
think-
this
I
gotta
think
be
Royce got
Royce.
that
Yeah,
part.
that's what I was gonna say too.
But I think Eminem embodied everything else. But Royce kept up for sure.
Hell yeah.
That's like not even. I didn't think it was. I I thought he was gonna get like
Squashed.
crushed. Yeah,
That was dope.
but like you could tell that they were both at the top. Of
And
the,
they were like,
yeah,
they were feeling
there
it.
was no lacking. It wasn't like, okay, Eminem's gonna rap less to try to make it easier. It was like niggas is really trying to rap
Mm-hmm.
and outdo each other. You can tell. Fire,
Dope.
fucking fire, fire. Yeah, that was nasty.